in the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food, all the chicken, all the pig feet, all the collard green, all the hog maws. I want to eat some of them chitlin. I love pig feet. Now, when I went to bed last night, didn't I tell you to take out the trash? Yeah. So why'd you do it? I fell asleep. I wish you were sleeping right now. I'll knock you upside your head with a left hook, make your ass wake up and take out that damn trash. Hey. What are you doing? I'm throwing this away. We ain't even got no milk. You better put some water on that damn shit. All right, I'll eat it. Hey! Take the garbage out front, son.
What's up? Much love and respect to everyone watching. This video is going to be about the positive impact that a good black father has on his household.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah, you got to ask me, Mr. Stawicki, the one you got the questions for. How come you ain't never liked me? Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you? None. All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day? Yeah. Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me. Yes, sir. You eat every day. Yes, sir. Got a roof over your head. Yes, sir. Got clothes on your back. Yes, sir. Why you think that is? Because of you? Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is? Because you like me. Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day. Because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Not because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now let's get this straight right here and now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday because he like me. He give it to me because he owe me. Now I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. Now don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, then get the hell out of my face and get on down to that A&P. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mr. Bennett. I'm Reggie.
What you doing here?
Came to take on Megan.
What?
I came to take on Megan.
How old are you?
I'm 15, Mr. Bennett.
Motherfucker, you look 30. Show me some ID.
I don't have none on me.
You don't have no idea. Get your ass up against that wall. What the fuck is your problem? You think you know it all? You little young thundercats. You got joints on you. You smoke that shit?
No, sir.
You trying to get my daughter high? You smoke that shit?
Nigga, who that is the
That's
dog?
Reggie.
Who the fuck is Reggie?
Came to take Megan out.
What you want, nigga?
I'm here to take his daughter out.
What's your name?
Reggie.
Well, no, I heard the motherfucker say your name, Reggie. You taking Megan out? How old is you?
15.
Shit, nigga, you at least 30. This is
Can you fight?
You can fight. Oh, you motherfucker, you can't fight. Look at you. Look.
Mike.
No, I want to know if the nigga. When somebody gonna take my niece out, I want to know if the nigga can fight. Somebody might come say something. The nigga can't fight. She can't go.
This is Megan's godfather, okay? He just got out the joint.
Why you
okay?
putting all my
They call
business
him-
in the street? Why you
They
putting
call
all?
him-
I just got out of jail and I ain't going back. I ain't going back. What's wrong with you? You acting all scared, nigga. You ain't never seen a gun before?
Like, stop pointing the gun at the boy, man.
Nigga, look. Don't you disrespect me
All right,
in front of company.
all right, let the gun go off. You don't
Nigga,
have...
you a big old, tall, ludicrous looking motherfucker, ain't you? You rap?
No.
Move,
Hey,
nigga.
look,
Get out
hey,
the way.
hey,
If I see
okay.
you on the highway,
Hey,
get
hey,
the fuck out of my way.
Hey, Mike! Now listen, have my daughter home at 10:01. If she ain't home at 10:01, I'm in the car, okay? Lock, loaded, and hunting your motherfucking ass down. Do you hear me?
And I'm
Speak
gonna
the fuck up, Reggie.
And if I'm there, you know what it's gonna be? Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, nigga. That's what it's gonna be.
Marcus! Oh, Reggie, baby, I am so sorry. Please forgive Megan's dad and his silly friend.
You a virgin?
Yes.
All right, keep it that way. Ain't gonna be no fucking that night.
Dad, I thought about what point.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I have a point too.
Make your point.
You're a doctor and Mom's a lawyer. And you're both successful in everything, and that's great. But maybe I was born to be a regular person and have a regular life. If you weren't a doctor, I wouldn't love you less because you're my dad. And so, instead of acting disappointed because I'm not like you, maybe you can just accept who I am and love me anyway because I'm your son.
Theo, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's no wonder you get D's and everything. Now you are afraid to try because you're afraid that your brain is going to explode and it's going to ooze out of your ears. Now I'm telling you, you are going to try as hard as you can. And you're going to do it because I said so. I am your father. I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out. Now, son, come here. Come here. Now, listen to me. I just want you to do the best you can. That's all.
I'll try, Dad.
Yeah.
I really will.
All right. I love you.
Yeah, Dad.
Huh?
I know.
Yeah. And maybe your mother loves you too.
Prison sure has made you stupid.
Jimmy, son, if you hit a man in his face, in time, his wounds will heal. And later on, you can apologize to that man. If you steal his goods, later on, you can return those goods, or you can repay him equal value. But if you kill, there is no later on. There's no way to repair it with that man. There's no way to make it right with him or his family. His life is gone forever. You never come back from that. Ray Ray, that boy you're holding is my son. My son. I told a man in prison that I would save my son's life, even if it took my life. I'm willing to die here today, Ray. For my boy. Because I love him that much. Do you love him? All I want is to give him something that you or I never had. A father. You said out there, and you owed me. All I want is my boy. start this whole thing all over again. And we're gonna do it the right way. Okay with you?
Alright, so I wanted to put this movie in here because it's a good example to show us that no matter how bad we think things are, that we can always turn things around. And anyone who's familiar with the movie, you know that the character of OG Bobby Johnson was definitely very active in the streets. But, you know, he turned his life around and eventually he came back and got his son when he got out of prison, and he wanted his son to do better. And that's one of the best ways to try to break generational curses is to lead by example. And we know in America there's been this narrative that black men are bad fathers, but we know that's a lie. Historically and definitely biblically, you know that so-called black men were raising the children the right way. All throughout the Bible, they were raising the children in the ways of the Lord, and they were raising them to be honorable men. And some people may not want to hear that the Bible was filled with so-called black people, but that's just the truth. So I'm gonna read a few statistics from the CDC when they looked up different things about black fathers. And I won't read it all, but you guys can look it up for yourselves or read some of the stuff on the screen as well. But this one says the CDC reports that black fathers who live with their children are more likely than fathers of other races to provide physical care, bathe, diaper, feed for their young children, and read to their children, and also to help their children with their homework. And of course, I'm not saying that there's not good fathers in other races of people as well. I don't doubt that at all, but right now I'm talking specifically to black people. And this other part, it's talking about black fathers who do not live with their children. And it says for those fathers who don't live with their children, black dads are more likely to be involved in care, including reading to their children, helping them with homework, and taking them talking to them about their day and taking them to activities. Now, of course, we don't need the CDC to tell us these things. We already know this. And I'm not saying that every single black man who has children is a good father either, but what I am saying is there's been this narrative and these lies for a long time in this country about black men being bad fathers, and that's not the case. So, I mean, it's up to us as a people to follow the Most High and to follow Christ and to do our best to keep the commandments so that we can get back to being the original people that the Most High created us to be. Because, I mean, it's no secret that the state that a lot of our people are in is not the original state that the Lord created us to be in. We are pretty much at the bottom and, you know, pretty much a laughingstock around the world. So again, I mean, it's up to us to seek the Lord, and of course He will make everything right for us once we do what we're supposed to do.
Now, I've been thinking, you know, I have a need to express myself too.
Well, I don't know, Uncle Phil. You might be able to get one little twist right here in the back of your head.
No. That's not quite what I had in mind. You see, I can't force you to do anything you don't want to do. But these are my kids. So, as long as you keep the hair, the clothes, and the beeper, you're all grounded. Good night.
My boy here? No, sir. Who's he? You know who he is. Hear him? No. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Messing up these folks' house. Know it ain't paid for. Y'all in here doing something wrong. Blah, whatever your name is. Sound like something you catch on your feet. You see my boy?
Nah, I haven't seen him, sir.
You sure? You ain't seen him?
Why don't you go home and watch The Late Show, Pops?
Why don't you just go home? Little test tube, baby. What's your name?
Clinton.
Clinton what?
Clinton, X.
Clinton X, huh?
Yeah, Clinton X. I'm a Muslim.
Well, go home and bring me back 2 bean pies and a pork chop salad. Little trout mouth heathen. Oh, how you doing? I should have known you was in here. I saw the dripping from the driveway. You know something with that Jerry curl you got on your head? You better not ever do a crime. Police never had no problem finding you. Follow the drip, follow the drip. They've never had no problem finding you. Bilal, where's the boy? Is he upstairs? Huh? Hey, is the boy upstairs? What?
Wait. Clay told me to sit here and make sure nobody went upstairs, cause his parents just got new carpet, right? And he don't want nobody with no shit all over their shoes. Oh, did I say shit?
You did too say shit.
I'm sorry.
You trying to talk about my shoes?
No, nobody can walk around up there.
Well, I can understand that. So nobody been up there, huh?
Ain't nobody up there. I don't play.
I don't play either. That's right, I don't play. And I ain't got time to play no game with you damn kids either. You gotta come home sometime. I believe that you. I'll be waiting on this monkey ass. Come on, wait, get up. I wouldn't do that just yet. Your ass is mine.
Uh-oh. All right, Trey. I gotta lay down the rules of the house. It's the same thing as weekends, you remember? All right, then what are they?
Clean the bathroom, sink, floor, and tub. I gotta clean that tub?
Yeah.
Clean my room, one alone. Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to do around here?
I don't have to do nothing around here except for pay the bills, put food on the table, and put clothes on your back. You understand?
No, I have to pay the bills.
You know, Trey, you may think I'm being hard on you right now, but I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm trying to teach you how to be responsible. It's like your little friends across the street. They don't have anybody to show them how to do that. They don't. You're gonna see how they end up, too. I'm glad you're here, Trey. You're a prince, you know that? You're the prince. I'm the king. Right now, the king says it's time for the prince to go to bed. So, get yourself together. See you in the morning, okay?
Okay, so this next clip is going to be from a movie titled Mo Better Blues, and it's been one of my favorite movies since I was younger because I pretty much always been into jazz, and I just think overall it's a very good movie in my opinion. But I'm going to show the beginning scene and the ending scene because to me it's a good representation of the cycle of life.
Yo, Bleak! Yo, Bleak! You coming out to play? What's the time on this? I know, man. Yo, Bleak! You missed the game! Come on! Please, we need you!
Please, be quiet!
Sorry, Mrs. Gilliam. We just want to know if Bleak can come out.
I understand that. But this noise has got to stop.
Didn't I tell you to tell your hooker friends not to come around here?
Jim, leave the boy alone.
Can I go outside now?
When you finish your lesson.
What about then?
Let's see.
Let the boy be a boy. Have some fun.
He could be a bum for all you care. Running the streets with those wild kids.
Almost within walking distance of Forbes Field. He is just 21 years old.
That child's gonna drive me up the wall. Go tell him to go home.
Mommy, you don't let me do nothing.
You hear what I said? Go tell him to go home.
Are you coming out? No, Tom, what I tell you about that stuff? Are you coming out tonight? When I'm done. Done what? Finish my lesson. Forget him. We're going. I said I'll see you later. I'm glad my moms ain't like your moms. She lets me do whatever I want, whenever I want. Me too. Yeah. Calm down, you fucking bum. Giant? Who you cursing at? You. You're an effing bum. I said I'll see you later. We'll see you later, mama's boy. Sissy. Who you calling a sissy? You. Yeah, sissy. When I finish my lessons, I'll come down. Oh, man, he does this every time. Thanks for nothing. Don't win the game without me.
But your noise has got to stop. And I want you to stop yelling outside my window. Those kids are gonna drive me crazy. Miles, what'd I tell you about your hoodlum friends coming around here?
Jim, leave the boy alone now.
Can I go outside now?
When you finish your lesson,
What about then?
we'll see.
Alright, son, you finished for the day. Take your time. Put your jacket on.
What?
Let the boy have some fun now.
Like he never has any fun at all.
Yeah, well, he gets to have some
He has to stay in the dungeon. He never has any fun.
Okay, so if you haven't seen the movie, Denzel, whose name was Bleak in the movie, he was a successful musician, and him and his father was close throughout the movie. But I definitely like how they did the ending, because even though, like I said, him and his father was close, and his father, they did a good job raising him because he turned out to be a good man, but you could see how more involved he was in that scene when, his child was having music lessons, and also how he balanced it out more and let him go outside. So I mean, in life a lot of times it's just the little things that can make a big difference. And my father told me something a long time ago when I was younger that I really didn't understand until I became older and became a man. But he said, every generation you want to do better, and of course it should not be in a competitive or a jealous way, but it should be in a righteous way. And of course, I'm very grateful for my parents. They did a very good job of raising all of us. And I'm sure a lot of you all can say the same thing. And if that wasn't your situation, then that's okay. I mean, typically, you have at least one positive role model throughout life to help lead you in the right direction. And I mean, no matter what, you have the Most High God of the Bible, the Heavenly Father, the creator of all things, and he loves all his children. So, I mean, there's no situation in the flesh that's going to be perfect, but the Lord will always make a way for all of us. So I'm going to read these verses real quick. This is Genesis chapter 18, verses 17 through 9. And it goes, "And the Lord said, Shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do, seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he hath spoken of him. So most of us know that Abraham is considered the father of all nations, and we know that he was Isaac's father, and then Isaac had Jacob, and then Jacob had 12 sons, which led to the 12 tribes of Israel after the Lord changed Jacob's name to Israel. And we also have to keep in mind that God considered Abraham as his friend, so they were very close. And we can see in verse 19 that one of the reasons that the Lord loved him so much is because he knew that Abraham would command his children and his household in the ways of the Lord. So I mean, I think that's one of the most important things that any father can do, is to command his children and his household in the ways of the Lord, because of course we're all going to make mistakes, but you can't go wrong when you're following the Most High. So I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up there. I just want to say again, if you never got to meet your biological father or your biological mother, you always have the Most High God and his only begotten Son. And there's no one who can love you more than the Most High. I mean, he sent his only begotten Son, who the world knows as Christ, or Yahshua, or Yahweh, whichever pronunciation you want to use. But he sent his only begotten Son to die for our sins, and he rose from the dead. And he will live for eternity, and he always has been perfect, he always will be perfect. So I just want to make that very clear. No matter what we're going through in life, if you seek the Most High, he will be there for you. But like I said, I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up there. At the end of the day, the Lord is always in control, and he will always have the final word. I'm out. Peace.